Hello Darts Nutz, welcome to Darts Review channel. I've got another set from the recent Target launch, and this time it's the Hawkeye Doets darts. Let's check them out. So the darts are only available in 23 gram, the 90% tungsten, there is no soft tip, and the retail for £48.95. So as usual, they come in the Target cardboard packaging and got a little bit of info on the back, what's inside. Just pull that tab. Inside there's a foam insert holding everything in place. You've got your Target pamphlet guarantee on the back, you've got your Swiss point removal tool, and the darts are fitted with the Fire Point 26mm points. Get it back into focus, and they come fitted with the Pro Grip short stems and the Pro Ultra Hawkeye number 6 standard flights. So as mentioned, they're fitted with the 26mm fire points, and it's basically a straight barrel dart. You've got a tapered nose and a very slight taper on the end, and it's made of a kind of a ring grip style. Got micro rings and then these kind of like grooved rings, and then I think that's like a mini shark grip, and then I think it's a thin ring grip at the end. So that section there probably not as grippy as that. That part there is quite grippy though. Kind of reminds me of the old Barney style barrels. As mentioned, they're fitted with the Pro Grip short stems and the number 6 standard Hawkeye flights. Now, I don't know if these have been badly stored or what, but when I got them out of the box, it almost looked like the stems had been Robin Hooded, because it's got a bit of a gap there. But I checked the barrels, I don't think they've been thrown, but look at the state of my flights. It's just, I've never seen them like this before. It's like they're warped. So I don't know, maybe they've been badly stored, but I tried to get them to go flat and it just makes it worse. So let's have a look at the other ones. I don't know. Let's have a look. See, I think there must have been something pressed on them or something to go like that. Oh well, never mind. Right, so as you can see, the darts have got a tapered nose with a kind of a micro grip on, and then this part of the barrel, it's almost like oval shaped rings with grooves cut through the middle. It's a little bit hard to see there. See if I can get a bit of shade on it. It looks like a kind of a V-shaped groove, and then it's got like a V-shape groove in between each set of rings. Some fairly decent grip on that, and then as you move along towards the midsection, you've got a kind of a micro or mini shark style grip, and then that's interspersed with some bevel grooves. So there's like 1, 2, 3 sections of that grip, but I think that last one, yeah, I think it's just them 2 sections there, the mid and the beyond the mid section, where it's a shark style grip, and then that last one is a more standard thin ring grip, and then you've got the taper at the end of the barrel with the Target logo. So there you go, that's the super close look at the Target Doets G1 darts. Darts fitted with the silver Swiss point fire points 26mm. You've got that tapered nose, kind of a micro grip at the very front, 3mm, and then a kind of oval type ring grip with grooves in between the rings, 15mm, and then you've got a section of mini shark grip interspersed with some beveled ring and groove, 19.5mm, and then a thin ring grip, 6.8mm, smooth tapered section on the end, 6.4mm, length 50.7mm, width 6.7mm. 23.11 grams. 23.17, so that's 6/100ths of a gram difference. And 23.19, so 8/100ths of a gram difference. Full setup 24.72. And what does it say on the pack? It says plus or minus 0.05. So that was more than 5/100ths of a gram difference. I tell you, ever since Target started to use the Swiss points, I think they've had more mismatch weights, or maybe they don't bother with the quality control like they used to, I don't know. Before I move on, I just thought I'll try something. I'll take off the Swiss points and see whether the weight matches any better. So 22.27 grams. 22.22 grams, so 5/100ths of a gram difference there. And 22.29, so 7/100ths of a gram difference. So there you go, still not complete matched. I know it's only 100ths of a gram, but as it says on the box, 0.05. You got to be a bit pedantic. Here's the balance with nothing attached and with the supplied setup. And this is the balance with medium in between short nylon stems and standard flights. A decent level grip on the dart. I've put it at 6.5. May feel a little bit grippy at the thumb though. Let's give them a throw and see how they go. Slightly chunky feel to the barrel, which I quite like, and they're not, what was it, 50mm or something, but they actually look and feel as if they're shorter. I just don't know, it could be just an optical illusion, but they almost feel as if they're shorter. You got trouble. But remind me of the old Barneys, definitely, but I think the original Barneys, if I remember rightly, I think he used to throw with the, was it the Alan Glazier ton machines or something like that? But because of, oh nice. Because of the way things go when a player is popular, obviously we had low darts and Bristow darts, Jockey Wilson darts, and a lot of Dutch people used Barney darts, obviously because he was a popular player. So that's why these kind of styles seem to linger on and filter down to other players. But I actually feel rather nice. I used to like the Barney darts years ago. I had the old triple Bs and that. They were a nice dart. But I quite like the feel of the grip on that. Reminds me a little bit of the, was it the Phase 2A Barneys from Unicorn, I think it was. Yeah, it's quite a nice barrel, that. So I'll try the mid sections. So I'm going to be kind of like on the mini shark grip, but maybe across that beveled ring. A bit painful, that one. One more go there. The first one went alright, but I couldn't quite get my arm right to go for the next two. But I think again, with it being like almost like a straight barrel dart, it's going to work for mid grippers as well. It's a bit better. I have to kind of get that little bit of extra force in it when I'm trying it from the middle. I just think it's the way my hand sits on the fingers sit on the barrel, so it just seems to hurt my elbow a little bit more. But anyway, I think I'll be fine for mid grippers there. Grip quite nice, although now that I'm throwing the darts, I don't really think there's a massive difference between the front grip and that shark grip in terms of the level of grip. Almost about the same, I think. So I'll try the rear section now. Obviously it's got a smooth part on the end, so I'll be getting a little bit of the thin ring and groove grip. Nope, I can't get that right. A little bit fishtaily there for me. One more try. But as long as you're not throwing it right at the end of the barrel, you're still getting some grip. Just a little bit less than the other parts. It's a bit better. What it's doing is, this is just because I'm not a natural rear gripper, it's kind of like flicking off like an angle and then it's going like that. I'll have to have one more go because it kind of annoys me. I just want it to go straight through the air, at least for one dart. Nope, it's still doing it. That was a little bit better, but nowhere near the target. Oh, and that one went fairly straight through the air, but still nowhere near. But I'll leave it there as my elbow's hurting. But yeah, it's quite a nice one for me as a front gripper. It felt quite nice to throw. Balance, I think, is probably best in the towards the mid section, but like I say, it's probably going to be okay whether you're a front, mid or rear gripper, as long as you're not gripping it right at the end of the barrel. But I didn't even check on how Kevin Doets holds it, so I'm not really sure. Is he a front gripper or a mid gripper? I don't know. But yeah, I quite like the feel of it from the front, and they were flying quite nice for me. So nice, kind of a classic style of dart, which is kind of like what we've seen before, but slightly different in terms of the way the grip's put on the barrel, and one that should suit quite a lot of people, I think. So I'll leave you with the gallery so you can have a better look at them, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy darting.